Okay, testing, 1, 2, 3. Alright, it seems like we are live. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Stormer from Stormer Mia Plays, and we are back for some more of Starfield as Captain Mia. Let's go ahead and get loaded in. Hey Joe, welcome to the stream. Did you see the last question I posted by any chance? I'm looking for a Earth people name. I've got the Shadim for fire, Undine for water, and I have Sylph for Earth. But finding the names of Earth fairies is apparently difficult because most of them are things like dwarfs, fauns, gnomes, things that, already... Oh, dirads, things that, already exist in the world as part of the usual, mythology. So... I'm not sure what to do there. And I don't want to steal the name from Pathfinder because that might be trademarked. But you can't trademark, you can't trademark Undine or Sylph because those are real things from mythology that have existed for centuries, so you can't possibly expect nobody else to use those. See, what are we doing here? No, I want to do bare metal. What is the tongue theme for the... So, I'm actually unsure. Just a second, sorry. I know Shadim is... Let me look this up, actually. Shadim is a Jewish name. Undine... I think Undine might be Greek. European tradition, a water nymph or sprite, so... and then Sylph. Also European origin. It doesn't specify where in Europe, unfortunately. I could have sworn they were Greek, though. Oh, Barrett wants to talk.
Got a minute to chat? Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantees. You know, traveling with you has been more than just good old-fashioned fun. It's been... well, therapeutic.
So you don't get that sort of feedback every day. Mainly interested in Irvin's legal issues. I get paid for these therapy I should get paid for these therapy sessions. How's it been therapeutic for you? Was this really weighing on your mind so much?
I know. It didn't seem like it, right? Well, I was hiding it. Hiding it from everyone, including myself. I can see now how much it was affecting me.
Terrans.
I know now that clearing Irvin's name would set me free from the grief.
I guess that could work. Let me look into that one and I'll see if that'll work. Thank you, Joe. Let's see. You don't get that sort of feedback every day.
Just ask. Anyway, thanks for the support, Captain.
We make a great team, Barrett.
That's just a fact. Which brings me back to that plan I mentioned earlier. I think I know how to move forward now. But I'm going to need your help. My contact sent a gift.
Tell me they found some real evidence.
Seems real to me. So they found an insurance settlement. Irvin's employers got paid as compensation for sabotage.
Sounds fishy. Insurance sure sounds pretty standard in cases like this. How much money are we talking here? Sounds fishy.
It seems that the mining company got a huge payout after they won the case against Irvin. We have the settlement paperwork from their insurance. Tons of money. Oh, also the cyber runner had to move on to other work, but sent me a passcode to some computer system. I'm not sure what it goes to yet. We can just hold on to it until we figure it out. But anyway, we have enough to move forward. The missing piece here is proving that Irvin was framed. So I discovered that Irvin's original lawyer still practices law. And she'll look over everything we found.
Let's go talk to this lawyer then, detective.
Oh, detective. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, I
If
thought
I'm
you
the
might.
detective, does that make you my trustworthy and sensible partner with a heart of gold?
Obviously, yes. We're both detectives. Obviously, yes.
Well, I can work with that. Detective Barrett at your service. Anyway, we should take everything to the lawyer and see what she says. Maybe she reviews it and decides we have no case, or we need more evidence. I don't know. If we don't have a case, I can probably let it go. But I have to try.
Let's go talk to the lawyer then, Barry.
Fantastic. I knew I could count on you. You're as reliable as an atomic clock. I've sent a list of everything we found so far to the lawyer on Gagarin. You know, I actually feel optimistic about this. Lead the way, detective.
I thought you were the detective. Okay, so we are now starting Barrett's loyalty quest. So let's go and make that our priority. So, and then we could get Andraja to start following us, and we're one step closer to finishing all the companion quest lines. Woo! Yeah, I know a lot of the games change the name of Earth to Terra. Like a lot of games change the name of Earth to Terra and Earthians to Terrans. So that's what I was kind of having to think about it, because I didn't want to get people confused with, oh, these people are from Earth. No, they're associated with the element Earth, not from the planet Earth. But it could probably still work. Like I said, let me play around with it and see if I can if they get reads. So.
Like we've been gone forever.
Your ship is way bigger than Dad's.
That's saying something. The Battlestorm Galactica is not that big, honestly. Initiating takeoff procedures.
Time to grid the stars.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady.
Welcome back to the inky darkness. Is that where we're headed? Yeah.
It's all great. Successful.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband. And we're done. Feel free to land.
I've never been to this planet.
Landing commencing.
Have something for you.
Captain Nia, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
Bosco, you are in the way.
I was just thinking that this is about what Irvin saw all those years ago when he arrived. He probably stood here thinking that he was going to make things better. He had a good heart.
We're gonna take care of it, Barrett.
Oh, you remind me of him sometimes. Wanting to make things right. And when you said it out loud, I actually believe we can do it. I just hope our lawyer is as confident.
Okay. Didn't this lawyer lose the case? Did you bring everything we discovered
I
already?
sent that to our lawyer already. I asked her to confidentially review what we found.
Okay, let's go talk to the lawyer.
She said she would meet us at her office when we arrive. Hopefully she can tell us what we need to do in order to clear Irvin's name. Let's stick together, though. Gagarin isn't a huge town, but it's not the kind of town that I want to get lost in.
Hello.
What do you think the odds are that she's gonna be dead when we get there, Joe?
Mech construction is a dead industry, Chief Pretorius. Those
Oh,
jobs aren't coming
this is
back.
actually considered a settlement.
But
That's cool.
Reliant Medical, Archimide, and Satori Mills
Security
are dedicated to
office.
Gagarin. We were
This
just
is
hoping
Reliant
Gagarin could
Medical?
show the same dedication in return.
I hate it when the walkways creak.
Oh, this is a shop. Okay. Produce, bedding, tools,
You from
more
off-world?
tools, glassware,
If you like your
cookware.
destinations hot and dusty,
Oh, it's a nice little general store. Wait, so up there was Reliant Medical, then what's this?
If you have any problems, you should talk to Chief Pretorius. She'll help you out.
Oh, this looks like a back to tank.
That's Zaneta up at the Vanguard office.
Oh, here's a Terra Brew coffee if you need coffee. What's this? The
You ever
Guardian
read about the
Recruitment
early history of
Office.
spaceflight? So political. So familiar sometimes.
I just saw an alien. Oh yeah, there's there's 8 different kinds of fauna on this planet.
Sounds like one of Reliant Medical's regular couriers has gone missing.
I'm getting quests all over the place here. Well, that's good. We can bring in Trajan here to do these. I'm gonna have to come here and do these quests on my primary character. Hey, Barrett.
Well, well, well. Barrett, you're actually here. Astounding.
Ellie! Ellie, come on. I promised we'd stop by, didn't I?
People make promises all the time, Barrett. And most folks try to avoid Gagarin, not visit it. Anyway, I'm glad you made it out here. We have work to do, don't we?
Let's discuss Irvin's case.
Down to business. Perfect. What do you already know?
So we already know that Irvin worked for Hephaestus Mining Company years ago, and they blamed him for catastrophic economic and ecological issues here on Gagarin.
Yes. He lost his case because he didn't defend himself, and we had almost no evidence without him.
What was the
He
judgment?
was publicly blamed for the economic woes, and his accounts were seized in compensation.
His account on Gagarin specifically. It was just the amount he was paid years ago for the job.
Right. They would have taken his assets and other settlements, but by law, his death prevented it.
We need to clear Irvin's name.
Well, we can bring the case to a judge here if we have new evidence or a witness.
What about the evidence we found so far?
Yes, well, about that. It's just not enough.
What happens if we take the case to the court with more evidence?
Best case scenario, we clear his name and his assets are returned, plus additional compensation.
We can find more evidence.
In order for me to go before a judge, I'd like to have some solid evidence pertaining to motive.
See, why do we need to establish a motive?
The courts won't entertain a challenge to its ruling unless we're sure that something major was missed in the original trial.
What was the motive from the original trial?
We had no solid motive after our witness withdrew his testimony.
We don't have any other
Yeah,
evidence.
we need something major. Documentation, recordings, a witness, something.
It's been so long. How could we find anything like that?
I've thought about this a lot since the original case. The mine that Irvin worked at was shuttered in 2309. They probably still have documents relating to whatever happened there with him.
Wouldn't Hephaestus destroy incriminating documents?
Not necessarily. To Hephaestus, it might be cheaper to run away and let the dust bury it all.
Point us to the mine where Irvin was assigned to work, please.
That's where you come in. I don't know which mine he worked at when the incident took place. In theory, you could find that information on a Foundry terminal, if you can access it. You'll need a passcode. That's the hard part. Besides the Foundry records, there also might be something in Irvin's apartment. If he knew he was being framed, he might have held on to some documents there.
Let's search Irvin's apartment. What kind of incriminating documents are we talking about? He's worked for Argos extractors off-world. Maybe I can log into the Foundry system.
Do you think your Argos extractor's credentials could work? That would be handy.
Barrett, you brought someone with relevant work experience? I admire that.
I'm nothing if not resourceful, Ellie.
If that doesn't work, then maybe talk shop with another worker. See if they can help.
We just need to find the mine where Irvin worked 20-some years ago. How hard could that be?
Let me level with you both. It might not be possible to find enough evidence. But we may as well try, right? At least we'll know one way or another. If you'll excuse me, I have to get some court documents ready for this case.
The Foundry District isn't too far from here.
All right, let's go.
I've got applications in at Arcmine and Reliant, and I don't.
Wondering, Foundry does not support Argos extractors resources. Well, we got the line's location.
I wonder if that will work here. Worth a try. Coordinates look valid to me. Imagine Irvin thinking the same thing all those years ago. Just a job, right? Well, at least we know where to keep looking, right?
Let's go search the abandoned mine for incriminating documents now.
Guess we'll see what state the mine is in. It's possible they collapsed it before they left. We just won't know until we get there. If that's the case, we'll just have to figure something out.
Okay, well first let's go to his apartment.
You're not alone.
Oh gosh, the gravity is so low here. I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. I really should stop singing songs like that. Cannot get in. I guess we can. We got the key. Wow, this is a dingy apartment.
Now I get why he wanted me to look after his plans. No windows. Insufficient power for proper lamps. Oh, he must have been miserable. No wonder he wrote.
Well, I'm surprised these are doing okay, despite,
Wait a
you know, sitting here for
What
who
about
knows how
this
long.
safe? I bet it's locked by a terminal.
Yep, I see it. Man, this bathroom is dingy. The mirror is broken.
Well, I'll be... If you ever doubted Irvin's genius, look at all this. Still chugging along 20 years later. Hold on. Is that what I think it is? He lived here for a few weeks. The plan was that I'd join him here. But everything went to hell with Hephaestus, so I didn't. I wouldn't have liked living in this metal box anyway.
Found this strange plant. Any idea what it's for?
That is an extremely impressive specimen. And somehow it's managed to stay alive for the past 20 years. I'll hold on to it for now and see if I can't dig up some of Irvin's research on it.
Did you ever live here with her? Why didn't you sell this place?
After all this is said and done, I will probably do just that. The honest truth is that it was easier to ignore.
Did you ever live here with Irvin?
Me? Oh, no, definitely not. I didn't even want him to go to Gagarin. But he didn't think it would take long. It shouldn't have been a big deal. And now it's one of the few things I have left of him. Mine H363. Here we come.
Irvin's terminal. Oh, I can't pick that. Okay, apparently he was applying for a hunting license. Maybe that's another way to access the safe.
Ah, will you look at that? If we go to Town Hall, I bet we can get a copy of that hunting license.
Let's go to Town Hall and see if that's not a lead. Maybe that will lead us to the key that we need to unlock the terminal, because I can't pick that lock. Man, they did not do a good job building this place, whoever built it. Applications, available. Oh, your Argus extractor permit is still valid. You don't need to apply until it expires. Enter Irvin's application ID. Hunting license. Sponsor, if possible, Hephaestus Mining Company. Oh, okay. That's incriminating.
The license was sponsored by Hephaestus.
I bet this inside the safe had. That's my ship.
You know, I've been so busy. Looking outside the city.
It's an interesting little quest.
You're back. Well, what did you uncover?
Okay, Irvin's hunting license, sponsored by Hephaestus.
We got it from Town Hall and everything. It's the real deal.
I see. This sort of thing works well for the narrative of our case, but we will need more evidence to bring it to a judge.
We're on it, Ellie. Don't worry.
Well, I like the sound of that.
Let's see, we have the coordinates for Irvin's mine. We'll find more evidence there.
Okay, now that is a solid lead. Well, don't let me stop you while you're on a roll, detectives. We can talk more later.
Maybe is there another way to access that safe in the apartment? Find out. First of all, we're going to head for the ship, and we're going to head to the next location, which is the mine. Okay. If there's one thing that I absolutely love in Starfield, it's the low gravity and being able to feel like I can fly. Like, the ground is for suckers who don't have boost packs.
Captain Nia, greetings.
Hey, you might want this.
Liftoff looks good. All systems normal.
Orbit achieved.
All right.
Good to go for lab.
This place was shuttered 20 years ago. Might have new tenants now.
No, it has an export log. There has to be another way to access that safe. They wouldn't put something required to complete the quest behind a skill point, surely, or 2 skill points, surely. If they did, I'm going to be really upset, because that's a lot of investment in a skill that I'm probably never going to use again. Son of a biscuit.
Yeah, we're good. I'm so ready for this.
I get a feeling we're going to be fighting those guys all over the inside of here, Barrett. Be ready.
Looks like they left a lot of stuff intact when they shuttered this place. Wonder if they were in
Ooh, level up. Well, I guess I can go ahead and grab the first rank of lockpicking. I mean, there's no reason not to. I just need to pick 5 locks to get to the next rank. And this way, assuming that there is
Oh, good, you're up.
assuming that there is no other way to access the terminal, at least I could be working my way towards being able to access that terminal. But I don't think they would do that. That would force people to spend skill points on a skill that, I don't know. I don't feel like they would do that. There might be another way.
This looks promising. This looks like administration.
Let's see, mine status. Employees, Irvin. Assignment terminate local predator. Assignment Dr. Helgi with environmental impact study. Cavern lab. Helgi. Conducting an environmental impact study, which is incorporated in several upcoming land acquisition bids in 2310. Cavern Central Chamber. Start at the bottom here. Oh, wow. Mine commission. The commission for the standard 2-year contract or until extraction is complete. Dr. Helgi Hackison has been assigned to the current active Hephaestus mines to evaluate the situation with the subference bacteria. He has full authority to conduct any experiments needed. I do wish it wouldn't jump back to the top every time. That's going to be annoying going through this. Exactly on time, 6 months to phase 2. We have penetrated the surface layers of the slime and biomass below the top layers of materials and have full local access. Gases are escaping through the bacterial layers at a rate higher than the previous mines in this biome, but that has assisted in reducing the amount of biomass. Dead wildlife. The crew found a flock of dead creatures around the entrance to the mine today. They seemed diseased or starved, but we don't know why they came to the mine. The volatile gases that were previously requiring special protective gear have plummeted below critical levels for the 4th straight week, as is the trend with mines after the first year of operation. Mine HC 363 sent for security today. When one of the local predators arrived to feast on the collection of dead carcasses nearby, we have started to burn their corpses in hopes that it will go away. Large predators have been circling the mine and attacking each other. Purpose is unclear. They are very violent, and security from Garen settlement is unprepared for this, so they left. We sent for further assistance. This could disrupt extraction. Hephaestus has hired Irvin Medeni to kill one of the main predators that hasn't left the area for weeks. He will assist Dr. Helgi, who is studying the strange predator behavior. Irvin Medani was able to kill the largest of the predators. Currently no wildlife is at the mine anymore. Unrelated, the volatile gases from the extraction point are now fully depleted. This did not happen at the previous mines. Something's not right here. Year 1 is completed. We are now at full production. Site is expected to be fully depleted far ahead of schedule due to the removed complication of volatile gases. New estimate depletion date is January 25th, 2309. Irvin's contract is over. Irvin's contract is over and no more predators or any wildlife has been found at the mine. It's a miracle. Helgi unexpectedly quit today, citing ethics violations on a planetary scale. Hephaestus ordered the immediate closure of this mine and all others in the area. Even though we are at peak extraction and efficiency, mine will be sealed in the standard fashion. All equipment unrelated to extraction is to be left behind. Mine H363 has been decommissioned.
Company records? The evidence we found so... All right. Now let's go find Irvin and Helgi's lab stations.
Let's see.
Well, they don't need it now.
Well, the fact that there's a massive alien egg right here is disturbing. Every time people start messing with alien eggs, things go tits up. I've got to hack into his lover's computer. Okay, let's see. So it could be the top or the bottom, so that one doesn't really help us. This one, on the other hand, I think can only be the bottom row, which is right there. So I'm pretty sure that means this one needs to be right here or here. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 3 one probably needs to go on the top row, because it won't work on the bottom row. Okay, that's where the 3 one needs to go. That's where the 2 one needs to go. Okay, we are ready. Insert. Experiment results. They're not going to like what I have to say. Irvin, they're not going to like what I have to say, Dr. Helgi. Apex Predators. Irvin, I've included your analysis in my papers, which I've sent to the main office. Thank you for helping me collect and analyze the data. I sincerely hope this makes a difference. Poisoned planet. Dr. Hackison, the data's telling a troubling story. Could the microbial colony network be poisoned by the chemicals from these mines? Could this cause a global collapse? Irvin.
It was the destruction of the bacterial colonies, not the apex predators. So, they ruined the ecosystem here, and it had nothing to do with Irvin.
That is correct.
This is what Ellie needs to see.
Can we talk?
Something doesn't seem right around here.
Nope.
Okay. Let's keep looking around.
Oh, dear gracious. We've got company, Barrett. Lots of it by the looks of it.
That was a weird place. That right there. Did you get it?
Yep, I got it.
You didn't think this through, huh? Wow. I was looking forward to more.
Can't stand these guys.
Sorry, I don't think so.
Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom and 5 on the top. So basically 1, 3, and 1, 2 have to be used on each of them. So okay, so one of these will have a place where only one of them can be used. It can only be used on one of the rings. That might be this one, honestly. No, I don't think so. I think this one is... Nope, they've all got multiple uses, don't they? Okay, so I think the 3 rings will probably be the best bet. So, alright, if that one goes in... So those two would take care of that ring. What about this one? Oh, well, I might be wrong. This one may not actually fit in. I may have been wrong about this one fitting in. On the bottom. Nope, there it is. Okay. So then... No. So if this one can't go on the bottom, because if it goes on the bottom, unless there's another place this one can slot in that I'm not seeing. No. So what about this one on the bottom? Okay, that one's on the bottom. Yes, okay, so that one can take care of the bottom. What about this one on the top? That's it right there. Whoops, hold on. Ecosystem collapse. Biochemical analysis of subsurface bacteria colonies reveals near total collapse caused by the gases revealed by the mining processes. Killing apex predators devastates a local colony temporarily, but they can be rebound. The chemicals released from the mines, however, are 95% responsible for the collapse of the ecosystem. My full report, including data methodology analysis, will be sent directly to the main office. Whoops, hold on. Below the surface of Gargarian exists a vast microbial colony network that spans much of the planet. These colonies contain many species of microbials working together to convert dust and organic material into soil. Without these colonies, Gargarian's entire ecosystem would be devastated. Oh my god, they killed this planet. If a local queen giant in the regional hive of apex predators dies, one of the drones is promoted to queen by consuming the remains of the previous queen. The process of promotion takes several months. Oh dear God, what have they done? Due to witnessing numerous ethical violations of Hephaestus, I quit. This is my 108th report about the severity of the situation. What Hephaestus is doing in these mines will cause the biome to become unstable in the short term and will ruin our eventual environment it'll ruin our environment permanently in the long run. Read my studies if this is unclear. If anyone reads this at all, what a waste.
Seems like Helgi tried to do the right thing here. I'm sure Ellie would want to see this. He's citing numerous ethics violations.
Oh, that's the queen.
Hephaestus just ignored them. Oh, good! My turn!
I am running low on ammo for my max shot. Back up. Is there anything else we need to do down here? No, I think we're done down here. Or maybe not. Hold on, what's our... Bring evidence to Ellie. Nope, we're done down here. Dang it. Ow! Barrett, where are you? Thank you for contributing. Thank you for contributing. We got another one. We got a whole bunch of them.
Is that all?
And they have every right to be angry after what we did to their planet. I mean... There's gotta be a way out of here. Ah, here we go. I might have to pause and go grind 3 terminals and then grind some a level out to get the to get this quest done. Actually, come to think of it, I know a place with some locks that I might be able to pick.
I have. Oh, home, sweet home. Now, where did I leave my cozy slippers?
And we're off.
This right here is my catnip.
You are entering United
Running
Colony.
Ridge.
Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. And we're done. Enjoy.
You know, they shouldn't do that when you're just, like, leaving the planet. They should not scan you when you're leaving the planet. It doesn't make sense.
I have something for you.
Wonder if this will be enough or we won't need what's inside the apartment. Let's go find out. Ah, that's the, well, since I'm already here.
You don't need to be a bot. Oh, hey. I hope you slept well.
Yep, I was afraid of that. It is an expert
Pretty
lock.
exhausted.
The guide says it's a theft of contraband. Maybe. But when you leave Jemison, they don't scan your ship. When you leave Aquila, they don't scan your ship. And when you leave Neon, they don't scan your ship, even though they absolutely should scan your ship when you leave Neon because of Aurora, but they don't.
Ellie! Hello?
Welcome back, detectives.
Ellie, I sent you all the data from the mine already. As I'm sure you know.
Come in here and talk to her,
Yes,
Barrett.
I've been doing
Gosh.
it. Sit down.
Eh.
Let's have a chat about it.
And don't talk to her in the hallway. Don't look at me like that. You're the one having a conversation from another room. Go. Shoot.
Welcome back, you two. How was the trip to the mine?
You're gonna love this, Ellie.
You can tell her, Barrett. It's your
Okay,
case.
someone better tell me. Come on.
We found the coordinates to Irvin's old work site and went there. Huge battle. Fire, explosions.
No, maybe I shouldn't have let him explain.
Barrett, please.
You should have seen the plants in there, too. Weird stuff. Anyway, you read over the documents we found there, right? What do you think?
What you both found in that mine is remarkable. These documents show that the chemicals released by the mining process contaminated the ecology even before Irvin was tasked with removing the predators. And they also show that Helgi informed Hephaestus of the issue, and it was repeatedly ignored. And with that, I think we've got ourselves a case, my friends.
Yes! That's what I wanted to hear, Ellie. Woo!
Yes, but it's still likely to lose. Because what we really need now is Helgi as our witness, and that is a problem.
Let's see, why is that a problem?
Helgi isn't an ideal witness at all. He was our star witness the first time, and he never showed up. Plus, he's got a reputation around town. After he quit, he went a bit weird.
I can handle a bit weird. I know the captain can too.
Clearly. But the judge might feel differently. It might be worth finding some character witnesses too while you're looking for him.
Let's see, that's
I'm
understandable.
glad you're taking it in stride. It's just, for a case with this much science, we need the man who wrote the claims to back them up. Maybe even explain it in layman's terms.
See, Gagarin isn't huge. We'll look
You
around.
might ask Dr. Kayala. She checks up on folks who fall through the cracks sometimes. You'd have to convince her to tell you where he is. That might be hard.
Sounds like we're making a stop at the med clinic. We'll be back when we convince Helgi to be a witness.
Listen, if he refuses, then he refuses. Can't force him.
Yeah, we don't want to press him too hard. The last thing we need is him refuting what he wrote. This is going to take a light touch, but I think we can handle it.
Okay, so we need to still bringing up the apartment. Find a potential character witness. Okay. I wonder who the potential character witnesses could be.
Man, could I use a vacation?
Do you need medical assistance? Are you injured? Is there something I can help you two with?
Do you happen to know Dr. Helgi Hawkson? We're trying to get his help with something.
Sorry, who are you exactly?
We're detectives. Self-taught and unaffiliated. Freelance detectives. With the emphasis on the free part.
Wait, what? Detectives? Sorry, I don't think I know what you're talking about.
We're looking for someone named Helgi.
I'm sorry, I'm not a tour guide. You'll have to ask somebody else.
We're trying to help him. And Gagarin, actually.
We're working with Ellie Yankton on a court case. It's for a good cause.
Ellie's a good person. That bodes well, but I can't violate my oaths. I'm sorry. Listen, I can say that Helgi took up a job working at Clint's store just down the way. I saw him there stacking boxes the last time I picked up an order. I've got to get back to my work here, so if there's nothing else...
Actually, there is something else. Would you vouch for Helgi's character?
If it's patient medical records you're after, I'll remind you, I'm not at liberty to discuss that.
That's not what we're after.
We're thinking of taking Hephaestus to court with Dr. Hawkson as a witness. Now, given his situation, we're worried the defense might cast aspersions on his character, even question his mental health.
That's unfortunate, but not surprising. Look, if he agrees to testify and grants me permission, I could vouch for his well-being.
Thanks, Doc. If he does end up testifying, we'll definitely need you for the trial. Ellie Yankton will be in touch.
No promises, given patient confidentiality, but I'll do my best. I need to get back to my work now, if you don't mind.
Also, I'm gonna need to go to the... Oh, hey, this is the cereal place. This is where they make this... This is where they make the cereal that we all know?
Ugh, real scorcher today, isn't it?
Oh god, they make it on a sweatshop on Gargan of all places?
I've got applications in at Arkmite and...
They don't even have a named person running the... Oh my goodness. I'm never eating Centauri meals again. I think it speaks volumes that they don't even have one of their own vending machines outside their store. Like the place where they make the cereal. They don't have a vending machine that sells the cereal.
Welcome to Clint's. Whatever you need, I'm sure I've got it lying around somewhere. Except mech parts. Don't trade those anymore, so don't waste your time asking.
Nice to meet you, Clint. I'm just looking around if you don't mind.
If you need anything, just follow the sound of falling inventory. You'll find me eventually.
Do you know anyone named Helgi? We're trying to find him.
Funny you ask, because I'd like to know too. He owes me a sizable debt.
Sure, I'll just pay the money.
Nobody is going to know where he is aside from someone who knows the underbelly of Gagarin. And that is Lizzie up at the bar. That's who you need to ask.
Okay. Show me what
Lady
you
on
got for
offer.
sale. Hoping you can... Oh, yes. I mean, that's only 12 rounds, but... Pick up some of these as well. Oh, you got the Advanced Solstice? Well. Pick that up. Oh, that's a pretty nice. It's a super light pistol. Oh, look at this. Modified for Rune Star Shard. Oh, I've been waiting for that to show up. So our max shot's 154 physical. This is only 43 physical, but 145 energy. So together, it deals 188 per shot. And it's got 491 rounds currently, which is a lot higher than I believe any of my other primary weapons have. As far as I'm aware, I really need to... Oh yeah, I bought the Advanced Solstice. Okay, that's 148 with 360 rounds. That's got 400, that's the same ammo. So, one of my next level ups is definitely going into particle beam weapons, so I can make better use of this pistol. Oh, look at this beautiful... Oh, that's a much better scope than mine has. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it.
The Terrabrew kiosk still busted?
Whee! Just drop a save so I don't lose this beauty that I just found. Hey, Lizzie.
Looking for a drink? Don't serve anything fancy, so if you're about to ask for wine spritz or whatever, you can hop right back on your ship to New Atlantis.
Not my style, but let's see. Just looking around.
Then make yourself comfortable. And don't start anything, alright?
Let's see. We're looking for a man named Helgi.
Ah, yes. The detectives. I heard about you.
A reputation already? I'm impressed.
Slow news day, I guess.
Heard you were someone who could help us locate people.
I serve drinks here, friend.
We were told that you are a local crime...
We serve drinks here. Here's a list of our specials for today.
There's nothing on here.
Oh, that's strange. Here, let me fix that. Don't worry, it's just the one sale today.
Oh, right. Of course, it's a number. Here you go, Captain. All yours.
The service I provide is worth quite a lot.
Yeah, unfortunately for you, I'm really good at persuasion.
This is what you call negotiating?
See, See, how far did that get me? Come on, it's something better than nothing. I'm sure we can work something
I'm
out.
glad you understand the position I'm in here.
See, what's the harm if you help me? That's what I like to hear.
I'm still willing to talk. All right, all right. Consider it a favor. Sending the coordinates now.
I wonder.
Lucky you. I've got a little project I could use some help with. You've seen all the neckties and power suits wandering around town? Feels like they're everywhere. And while I like a bunch of stuck-up new Atlantean MBAs defiling my city as much as I enjoy unmedicated dental surgery, they've got the credits. So sooner or later, I'm going to need to start serving them, or someone else will.
Makes sense to me. If they're not gonna go in, if they're not going anywhere, you may as well benefit.
There's a ship's crew had ditched mid-flight. I presume it's some kind of luxury liner because it's supposedly got an impressive collection of booze on it. I want you to go to the ship, find the best stuff on board, and bring it to me. Anything else on the ship is yours to keep. Plus, I'll throw in some credits for your trouble.
I'm game. Just tell me where I can find this thing.
Exactly what I was hoping to hear. You'll find the ship doing laps around Grissom. And be careful. I'm not paying for broken bottles, okay?
Okay. Well, it's not high on my to-do list right now, but we'll... Hello, Helgi.
I don't suppose you're here to tell me I've won a ticket to a new planet, huh?
Sorry, Doctor. Not today. We came to Gagarin to investigate Irvin Mandani's contract with the mining company a long time ago. Ring any bells?
Irvin, yeah. Biologist. Hunter. Yeah, I remember him. Why? Who are you people?
Let's see, we want to discuss something that you two worked on.
And find a history slate. An ancient history slate. Because that's what it is.
Please. Irvin was once one of your colleagues. He was the one Hephaestus blamed for an ecological disaster about 20 years ago. Do you remember any of that?
No, I don't remember lies.
Irvin was Barrett's husband. We're just looking for answers. We're trying to prevent mining company from doing more harm.
Well, you're about 20 years too late.
Look, I know this is strange. We show up out of the blue about things that happened decades ago. But right now, nobody save us knows the truth. And that means we're the only ones who can clear Irvin's name.
Barrett's right. We're the only ones who can set the record straight. We know about Hephaestus, and we know how you tried to warn them about the collapse of the ecosystem.
And what of it? You probably think the sky is blue too. Well, you'd be wrong. It's whatever color Hephaestus says it is.
Only if you let them. You're a scientist. Your words matter. That's why we need you to testify.
Testify? The trial is over, the verdict rendered. In case you two clowns didn't get the memo.
Oh, we've been called clowns. Ellie Yankston's reopened the case.
Ellie Yankton? But why? Ah, it doesn't matter. Nothing's changed.
Just wait, we've got new evidence. All we need is for you to testify it's valid.
I cannot do that. Why is this so hard to understand here?
Let's see. Let's start with if you're letting Hephaestus get away with this. That has to bug you.
So what?
Ah, come on. Oh, evidence. We have proof that you were threatened by Hephaestus.
My contact has an audio log with the identity of the speaker verified, time-stamped, everything.
If you can prove it's real, that would explain why I never showed up the first time. As opposed to, you know, Helgi being Helgi.
See, diplomacy, there's always a way to work these things out for everyone's benefit.
I really hope so.
I'm sure we can both walk. There's more stake here than just Irvin's case.
Yeah, you may have a point. Fine.
Woo!
You've convinced me. I'd be willing to testify on one condition. I want to know what happened to Irvin. Because when he disappeared, let's just say I had an epiphany. Hephaestus didn't need to say a word. That's when I knew the threats against me and my family were real.
Dr. Hawkson, it wasn't Hephaestus that took Irvin's life. It was the war. Irvin was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Caught in the crossfire.
Then I am sorry for your loss. It won't change the past for either of us. But I will testify. And maybe, wherever Irvin is, he'll be glad that we can finally stick it to those assholes at Hephaestus.
Thank you, Doctor.
Yeah, don't get all mushy on me now. I need a drink.
Let's go talk to Ellie. I'm gonna save after that, though.
Helgi agreeing to testify is a great help. We might need witnesses to vouch for his character, though. Someone in security, maybe?
I got someone. So, I keep walking in here thinking she's gonna be dead.
Okay,
I'm
you
really
two,
glad she's
lay
not.
it on me. Did you find Helgi? Did he agree to testify?
Well, we've got good news and... well, that's it. Just more good news.
Okay. Does that mean he said yes?
Helgi will testify. Dr. Kalea might be a good character witness, should he need it.
That is perfect. She's probably the best person to call on should Hephaestus decide to play dirty. Well, you two have done all that you could. Now it's time to hand the baton off to me.
What do you think, Ellie? Do we have a chance?
You've done a pretty decent job gathering evidence for this case.
So what's the verdict? In this case, I'd say spoilers are appreciated.
I am cautiously optimistic we can win this case.
Optimism is good, especially from you, Ellie.
We'll likely be able to clear Irvin's name and charge Hephaestus with a number of crimes. The only challenge I see is getting all of that and recompense for Helgi. But I'll do my best. All in all, though, really outstanding work. We wouldn't have gotten this far without your efforts. And I've got to imagine that wherever Irvin is, he appreciates it too.
Agreed, Ellie. And thanks for being our anchor in this. We should probably get out of Ellie's way and let her do her thing. We can talk more in private. Wow, we actually did it! Solved the case. And hopefully cleared Irvin's name. I feel like... what's the old saying? A great weight has been lifted off my shoulders? But it's actually true. I feel like I'm 80% biomass and 20% aerogel.
We could wait you to confirm.
Come on, let's not ruin the moment. Although we did do a lot of walking, I bet I really am lighter.
Glad you're feeling better and lighter.
I'm feeling great. Although I could do with some wine and cheese. Why stop at emotional satisfaction when we can indulge in the culinary too? But if I can be serious for a moment, thank you. I couldn't have done this without your help.
Anything for a friend.
That makes two of us. 3 if you count Harvey. And who wouldn't? He's practically family. In fact, Harvey's got a little explorer in him too. According to this slate I found, turns out that our spiky friend's been all across the galaxy.
Perhaps Harvey has a preference on where we go next.
You know what? He just might. But it's probably best you chart the course. Harvey doesn't do well with things that require hands.
Whatever's next, I'm glad to have you with me.
We've been through a lot, haven't we? I had forgotten what it was like to work with someone so closely.
Certainly been through a
On
lot.
top of everything else we've done together and with Constellation, yeah, I think so. Investigating Irvin's case with you is something I'll remember forever. I've come to realize that some events, some people, stand out as pillars of my life.
Some people change us forever.
Yes, some of them do. And if we're lucky, they change us for the better. We only get a brief moment in this universe to interact, to feel, to be who we are and experience the range of emotions that our bodies and minds have evolved to comprehend.
Living life to the fullest is a gift.
The definition of that changes for everybody. If one is fortunate, you might even notice events and people changing you while it is in motion.
I must be fortunate then. Constellation has certainly changed who I
Like
am.
any group, Constellation is only capable of doing that because of the people within it. I've explored many worlds, and I've worked with Constellation for most of my life. I cherish those memories. But you have changed me as a person forever. I don't want to look back years from now and wonder what if. I need to know what you think about us.
I value our friendship forever, Barrett.
Here we are, the most fortunate people in the galaxy, because we get to explore it all together as friends.
We should catch up sometime.
All right, and that's the end of Barrett's companion
Talk
quest.
to me, my dear friend.
Let's see, it's time we went our separate ways.
Oh, I see what's going on here. It's hard to compete with me by your side. We'll split up and compare notes later. Last one to space is a rotten prasada berry.
All right, let's go get Andraja. Not bad. Hour 14 minutes in, and we are done with Barrett's quest. So we've got about 2 hours and 40 minutes to work on Andraja's friendship. I noticed that the game did not save, so I'm going to save manually. Let's see, there's Noel, there's Walter, we have Walter's quest coming up. Where is Andraja? She's not on the ship. As far as I'm aware, she's not. She might be up in her room. No, she's not here. Says she's unassigned and at the lodge, but where at the lodge?
Ah, hello.
Oh, there she is.
You have my attention.
Ready to head back
Finally, I've been waiting.
out? Andraja is now my active companion. Right. You know what?
I'm gonna enjoy this.
Oh shoot. And that ship thought he could take me. He could not.
And we're locked in.
Perhaps we can find some indication of why this ship was vacated.
Pirates! Oh, the gravity just wore off. The gravity's back on.
Once again, we are triumphant.
And gravity's back off again. Wax on, wax off. Oh, that's so nice. Love this pistol. It is kind of disorienting the way the. Is this not the quest where I'm supposed to be? Oh, hold on. No, this is the quest where I'm supposed to be. Ooh, ship missiles permanently deal 5% more damage, you say? Alright, so we got 4 rings on the top, 5 rings on the bottom. So, the 3-1 definitely has to go on the bottom row. So, I think that's the only place it can go? Yeah, that's the only spot that's gonna slot in. Alright, so I just need to find something that'll slot in that. Nope. Nope. Yep, that's it. Okay, so the other 2 have to go on the top row then. Alright, there's another door right here. Whew. I love the zero-G effects. Like, this is nice. And how everything, like, floats up and then falls down when the gravity is restored. Oh, that's... It's a nice touch. I appreciate the nice touch. Is this where I'm supposed to be going? There's like a vault door there, but I can't get through it. I think this was a dead end. No, it wasn't. I just didn't come all the way to the end, apparently. No, it was a dead end. What? Looking to see if there's like a vent entrance or something. Yeah, the artificial gravity definitely got busted. Oh wait, hold on. I'm missing something. I don't know what it is. Like a vent system or Oh hey, Xeno Warfare Tech. That's worth a lot of money, but I don't want to touch that. Wooden duck. Lots of contraband. Contraband everywhere. Maybe there isn't a way forward. Maybe this is just a contraband hiding area, but it would seem like a waste. There has to be a way to get to there, where the bottles are. Oh, I'm glad I made it down before the gravity came back on. I would have fallen otherwise. Alright. This looks like this should be a door, but it doesn't open. Am I missing something obvious? It wouldn't surprise me if I was, but just... That just leads to the contraband. I mean, this looks like I should be able to push a button and open the door, but it doesn't work. Hold on. It says there should be a broken elevator. I didn't see a broken elevator. Did I literally miss this door? Damn it. There it is, broken elevator.
Hatch, we can simply float off the elevator shaft.
I almost didn't make it. Ooh. Better than the Solstice I'm currently carrying. And extra damage against robots is extra damage against robots. Andreja, how did you beat me down there? And that's worth a pretty good penny. Can I carry it? Okay. Is this what makes the artificial gravity? Rescue is en route. All personnel are expected to promptly report to the docking bay for evacuation procedures when notified. Failure to comply in a timely manner will result in disciplinary action. I think that's the elevator I came up through, isn't it? I think so. Oh, I see what has to happen. Can't go through that door. That door is open.
Terribly unstable, potentially hazardous.
Ah, here we go.
We can always just grab things and evaluate them later.
Oh god, my body's disappeared. Can I fast travel? No, I can't because my ship's docked. I'm gonna have to actually manually leave. One last set of 0G before I go. Apparently. I'll let the gravity come back before I board.
Docking seal released.
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. Welcome to Gagarin. You are cleared to land.
Ooh.
There are always credits to be made from mining, even if they are barely enough to get by.
A hazmat squad came through here the other day. Said they're cleaning out any heat leeches. Public safety.
Oh yeah, they've added something new now. You can eat things straight off the tables now.
What'll it be? Hey, look who's alive. You bring me my liquor?
Let's see. I nearly lost my life and lunch trying to get this stuff. You need to up what you're paying. Your alcohol is requested.
Well, this should keep me one step ahead of the suits for at least a little while longer. Thanks. Here, you earned this. Now, you ever need to blow away some memories, you come back and see me. Understand?
Security's usually good about keeping out strays, but keep your eyes open at night for dust devils.
Apparently they're really big on Canuck here, so. Oh, look at that. Mining monthly. Permanent increased tool grip weapon by 2%. I don't use my tool grip weapons, but... Alright, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and drop a quick save real quick. We do got a couple new activities that we've seen. Go check on this missing courier. That seems pretty important. Gotta figure out how to get in. Oh, down here.
Salutations. Please ask the supervisor if you need something.
You're not the usual courier. Please tell me you're his replacement, and that you're just here to pay me a long overdue visit on his behalf.
Actually, that's why I'm here. I'm hoping to help find your missing courier.
Are you now? Look, I'm expecting a very important package. Very important. What would you say to tracking it down for me? Quickly. I pay, and I pay well.
I can find your package for you, sure.
Good. Let's get you on your way then.
Alright.
Akachi Rosenblum, United Transport, Gagarin branch. Now, please. Akachi, it's Helena, over at Reliant Medical. Your courier never showed. I need his stops for the day. This is my I don't care voice, Akachi. Oh, and what's your firm's policy on losing our branch as a client? I thought so. Send it to my personal slate. Thank you, Akachi. Here, all the places our courier might have gotten waylaid. She mentioned a panel or something that you can plug his ID number into at each delivery point. They should tell you if he's been there recently. The ID's 8148. When you do finally track him down, you can tell him you'll be completing delivery. Now go get me my package. Please.
Yes, ma'am. Search for the courier along his route 04.
Gagarin was a one-industry city for a long time.
Courier 8148 detected. Error. You have already checked in at this drop-off location. Please resume standard route.
Watch your step. It's easy to take a sudden.
Check-in accepted. You are late, courier. Please complete delivery and proceed along your route. Error. You have already checked in at this location. Please resume.
You heading outside the city? Careful. If they need to kill you, Ritter's life.
Thinking that the first people into space should be immortalized in this way. Were it not for the path they first walked.
Oh, dear God. Ah, they splattered.
Check-in accepted. Please continue along your route, courier.
Oh my God. Clean up aisle, whatever this is. Bring the purple stuff. Good. I'm sorry, I'm coping because I was not expecting that level of blood splatter everywhere. I was like, oh dear. They didn't just kill that courier. They obliterated that courier. Hey,
Back
I
at
got bad
last.
news.
Did you find the courier? And more importantly, my package?
Your courier's dead, and whatever's inside your package is
My
gone.
God. Dead? Well, I suppose that explains why my employee, Mr. Maximoff, disappeared so suddenly. And why the tracking beacon I installed on his ship was detected fleeing the planet. Here, your payment for finding the courier. It seems you've got some chops when it comes to investigation. What would you say to finding Mr. Maximoff for me? Seeing what he knows about where our data might have wandered off to.
Consider him as good as found.
Excellent. Mr. Maximoff, Bonifant, appears to have set down on another world here in Alpha Centauri, Hawley. Go there and see what he may know on the subject of our fallen courier and our missing data.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that what the saying goes?
Lifting off now.
Nothing like hitting orbit.
I mean, that's true. Free buff is the best buff. Heading to Valtelli.
Navigational feedback checks out.
Restore collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. That's all we need. Enjoy Neon.
Apparently I'm coming to find them on Neon. Well, this is a good opportunity to stock up on my ammo for my new pistol, too.
Ryujin Industries is looking for the young, bright minds of the future.
Nothing to report?
There is little question that
What can I get you? Core kinetics.
Wonder how Mr. Bailey.
I've got more than you can handle. Doors over that way.
He gets a lot nicer after you help him out. I'll get to that quest, I promise. I just haven't got around to it yet.
It's better now. Yeah? What? Yes.
Hot ammo. Light particle fuse.
All right, buzz off. Busy.
No one told me not to worry about it.
Well, there you go. Business as usual.
And then the other place you want to come for light particle ammo is over here at Arboron, I think. They
right.
sell the particle
Hey, thanks for
fuses.
stopping by. The name's Ken. Let me know if you have any questions. I know these weapons like the back of my hand.
Let's see, I should have guessed a corporate like Ryujin would sell guns.
Any self-respecting corporation should, right? What brings you to Ryujin Tower today?
I'm here shopping.
Well, then you're in the right place. I'm open for business. You should stop by the Tranquility Shop before you go, too. Delilah there is sweet and loves a good chat. Of course, you're probably here for the neuroamps. The Ryujin store's right across the lobby. You should poke your head in even if you aren't looking to buy.
I'd like to see what you have for selling.
Plenty of stock today.
Yeah, so he doesn't really sell anything too exciting. He just sells Nova disruptors and Nova lights. But like he's got a lot of ammo. So, and if
Thanks
you
for
use
stopping
particle beam shotguns or rifles, you want the heavy frames. But the pistol, I'm now up to 710 ammo with this pistol. and drop into the quick save. Getting near our break time, so we'll be doing that here soon. I'm probably gonna stock up on some water too. Nope, not there. But we're going to Epsi. People live inside these, Joe. I would be absolutely freaking out inside one of those. Apparently I'm being sent to a Forica.
Okay, let's settle this once and
You like art?
Oh, this isn't where I was wanting to come. Sure, I like art.
You should see the tag job on the robot at Neon Tactical. It's my best work.
Chimera's nice.
Frank Ricken wants retribution for what you did to Styx.
That Cyclops should be thanking me. I dressed up his toy real nice, gave him a total makeover. He's lucky that's all I did after what that thing did to my crew.
I don't know about you, but that's...
So you admit to the crime?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
and I'll make art out of your guts if you step out of
to
line.
mix a drink like that anyway.
Let's face
I'm
it,
gonna get those
some
credits
people
from
are
you,
just
dead or alive.
Gifted.
Or try to persuade. I guess we should try to persuade since we're a diplomat.
Think I will.
Strikers, we're about to waste time on Rennick.
True. Don't want to fight a war on two fronts. Huh. You aren't bluffing, are you? Yeah, I hope so. All right, all right. The Cyclops is one thing, but I know better than to mess with you. Besides, that Model A shredded my gun arm. I can't aim straight, let alone paint. Here, you give this to that freak and tell him we're even. Ha! And it's gonna...
So I did get sent to the wrong planet. Oh well. Let's go finish this quest.
Here, I have something for you.
Thank you, Andreja.
Yes, well, it seemed like a good idea. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever.
Thank you for
Of
thinking
course.
of me.
We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future. And if I see something, I might hold on to it for you.
Neon's premier seller of perfect marriage. Hey there, Interpretive.
Looking to blow a hole in something?
Warlord isn't gonna bother you anymore.
Good work. I hope you made him squirm.
He definitely squirmed.
Good. I bet that punk shit his pants when you threatened him. Thanks. Styx is gonna get a new paint job, a coat of wax, the works. He's gonna look brand new. Oh, and here, for your trouble. Styx, how's this month looking?
I'm sorry. I did not understand your query. Please rephrase.
I'm asking for the sales report.
Alright. So now we're off to hockey, wherever that is. Oh, it's an Alpha Centauri, the same system that we were just in. Oh, it's a moon. Okay. Wait, what do we got here? Oh, a settler.
I'm listening. Just giving this place a survey.
Your settlers then? What's it like?
Not easy, that's for sure. Being out there on your own, you need to be prepared. Pick the right world, the right equipment. But making a home that's yours and no one else's? Nothing else like it.
Heard anything interesting?
Rumor is the part of House Varun that wouldn't shoot you on sight disappeared into seclusion. Shame they didn't take their zealot friends with them.
Starting landing procedure.
Greetings, Captain.
Let us try not to be responsible for any industrial-sized accidents while we are here.
Look, I can't promise anything. Is that ecliptic? Yep. Sorry, Andraja, but it looks like we're gonna have ourselves a problem. Here we go.
Best not to leave anything.
Ranger. That's not good. She's standing out in the open without a suit on. That was an epic shot.
There you are. Take your best shot.
What? That's not the office door? That's weird. John is such a kiss ass. I don't understand why Kaylin likes him so much. Getting pretty sick of the fact that he's been getting extra time off too. I'll bring it up to Caitlin, but I'm already on thin ice as it is. Hate this place. I can't wait to finish out my time and move back to NA, New Atlantis. Okay. That's the office door. Okay.
Clear.
Are you here for me? Well, don't just stand there. Help me. Thank God. Ugh. You know, honestly didn't expect UC security to get here, so... Wait, you're not with security? Who are you?
Your boss, Helena, sent me to find you.
Helena? Oh, you're here to collect Reliance research data. Not me, aren't you?
That's correct.
Why am I not surprised? I bet she told you I was a suspect too. Look, I didn't take the data. Maldonado, the man responsible for killing the courier, stealing my ship, and dragging me here, he's got the data. He's looking to auction off our research and frame me for the theft. But that son of a bitch crossed the wrong man. What do you say we go get Reliance property back?
Well, now, we are not doing anything. You're staying here while I collect
You don't
that
need
data.
to worry about me. We'll both be safer with someone watching our backs. Now, no more arguing. Let's go. Maldonado's
He's
quarters are
gonna
towards
end
the
up
rear of
dead,
the
isn't
facility.
he?
Don't worry, though. I'm sure you noticed he didn't exactly pay for Ecliptic's finest. No Ecliptic A-team would have missed a pistol on me when you tapped it, for example. And I took several firearms courses before my transfer to Gagarin. This should be child's play.
I can't go through that door.
What's the meaning of all this? I am not to be... Bonafont. So, Reliance sends along a merc of their own, then.
Shut it! Hand over the data, or I'll promise you'll regret it.
Well, look at that fire. Junior executive, no more. The answer is no, Mr. Maximoff. This data's worth a lot of money to my potential buyers. Of course, it doesn't have to be just me that benefits. Now, if Reliance sent you, then you've had the pleasure of meeting Ms. Strickland. Lovely woman, don't you think?
Quit stalling and hand over the data.
I just want to let you know that you're playing for the wrong side here. Helena Strickland is a credit-pinching hag who won't pay you a fraction of what this data is actually worth in the right hands. I, however, understand the importance of appropriate compensation. I will pay you handsomely right now to turn around, get back in your ship, and inform Helena that our Bonifant here betrayed her. That he killed the courier, stole Reliant's precious data, but was then tragically killed during the handoff with Ecliptic. I'll even handle the killing part myself. What do you say?
No, just because you have the same first name as me, I'm not siding with you.
Right?
We're leaving here with that data.
We are not cutting some kind of deal.
Well, I can't say I didn't try. But, I've got an auction to plan, so I guess I'll just have to get rid of you myself. Ta-ta.
I love how arrogant he is.
Good one. I cannot.
Wait, what? Did y'all just see that? He pulled his gun to attack me, but I took a bounty? What the... What? Okay, we're gonna have to start this entire place over again, apparently. That requires a key, which we don't have. Oh, literally right there. Now I know what key that is.
You're not walking out of here.
Take out the enemies and then we'll come back for him. Oh, that was a really good shot.
I am more than willing to help you carry anything that has use or is of considerable value.
Are you here for me? Well, don't just stand there. Help me. Thank God. Ugh. You know, Honestly, didn't expect UC security to get here, so... Wait, you're not with security? Who are you?
Your boss, Helena, sent me to find you.
Helena? Oh, you're here to collect Reliance research data. Not me, aren't you?
That's correct.
Why am I not surprised? I bet she told you I was a suspect too. Look, I didn't take the data. Maldonado, the man responsible for killing the courier, stealing my ship, and dragging me here, he's got the data. He's looking to auction off our research and frame me for the theft. But that son of a bitch crossed the wrong man. What do you say we go get Reliance property back?
Let's go.
He's about to learn what happens when you play with Bonifant Max. Maldonado's quarters are towards the rear of the facility. Don't worry though, I'm sure you noticed he didn't exactly pay for Ecliptic's finest. No Ecliptic A team would have missed a pistol on their only captive, for example. And I took several firearms courses before my transfer to Gagarin. This should be child's play.
Don't get cocky. That should be close enough that I won't lose too much progress if it messes up again.
What's the meaning of all this? I am not to be... Bonifant. So, Reliance sends along a merc of their own, then.
Shut it! Hand over the data, or I'll promise you'll regret it.
Well, look at that fire. Junior executive, no more. The answer is no, Mr. Maximoff. This data's worth a lot of money to my potential buyers. Of course, it doesn't have to be just me that benefits. Now, if Reliance sent you, then you've had the pleasure of meeting Ms. Strickland. Lovely woman, don't you think?
Quit stalling and hand over the data.
I just want to let you know that you're playing for the wrong side here. Helena Strickland is a credit-pinching hag who won't pay you a fraction of what this data is actually worth in the right hands. I, however, understand the importance of appropriate compensation. I will pay you handsomely right now to turn around, get back in your ship, and inform Helena that our Bonifant here betrayed her. That he killed the courier, stole Reliance's precious data, but was then tragically killed during the handoff with Ecliptic. I'll even handle the killing part myself.
Oh, I did, yeah. Sorry, I just saw your post.
Quiet! It's not going to work! It's not, right?
No, of course not. We're not leaving here. We're leaving here with that data.
We are not cutting some kind of deal.
Well, I can't say I didn't try. But, I've got an auction to plan, so I guess I'll just have to get rid of you myself. Ta-ta.
Did you need something?
Did they have anything of value?
Okay, so they didn't go hostile this time. This GTFO.
Facilities like this often prioritize profit over safety for the workers. Be mindful of your surroundings.
My ship. Oh, I know how you feel about theories, Joe, but I saw one and it looked kind of neat, so I thought I'd share it. So, it's a fact that the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim and Fallout 4 are getting an update, to where they're getting a redo to their, the way Creation Club and mods work.
Hey! How are you?
That's a fact that's coming out in 3 days. So people are suggesting that The Elder Scrolls V may get a mod or a creation added that kind of closes the gap between Skyrim and whatever The Elder Scrolls 6 is ahead of any kind of announcement for The Elder Scrolls 6 later this year. I know it's a long shot, but it is feasible, and they're picking now, like, you know, right at the downtime when they would normally release a full game to do the update, so it's possible. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens, but...
Unknown vessel. Prepare to submit to...
Wait. I know her. She's the one who helped on Altair 2. This is Captain Young. Please acknowledge.
Hello, Captain.
Come on, nice to see you. Been busy risking your ass for total strangers, huh?
Seems like I'm always coming to the rescue. If the price is right, I'm willing to risk a lot. I can't let the Marines steal all the glory.
You are giving us a run for the money. Do I have to? Fine. Private Psy says hi. No passing messages. Decorum, Marines. So, Command signed off on our unauthorized training mission. Sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us.
That was one hell of a training mission. Honored to go through it with you.
Stand by it. You'd make a hell of a Marine. But, damn proud to know you two. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown. But would you accept a final parting gift?
You don't need to give me anything. I'll take it, but we might bump into each other again. I'm not one to... you don't need to give me anything.
Farewell from some of your friends in the UC. A lot of good people owe you their lives. Maybe one day some of us can return the favor. Young out.
Oh, wow. Gave me a rare weapon. That's cool. Alright. Let's head back to... Here we go.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. Scan complete. You're cleared to land at Gagos.
In rare cases, some life forms can be found on otherwise uninhabitable planets and moons. That's interesting. I guess they have the ability to survive on those planets.
There are always credits to be made from mining, even if they are barely enough to get by.
You're talking, but your lips weren't moving, Andreja. That was weird.
Yes.
You're back. Without Mr. Maximoff. Is he all right? You didn't have to deal with him, did you?
The thief was a man named Maldonado, not your employee.
Maldonado? I know that name. He's a renowned data broker. Black market. I'll have to let corporate know about his involvement. And that you managed to stop him. This was good work. Excellent work. Speaking of which, would you be so kind as to hand over the data? And here you are. I included a little extra for all the added trouble you no doubt faced. You have Reliance and my gratitude.
6,200 credits. You know, that's not even bad for as short a job that is. Alright, I'm going to take my break real quick, and I'm going to get some water. When we come back, we're going to pick up the next quest. Let's see. I think we're going to go and do this one next. I'll be right back.
I'm not supposed to run on the walkways anymore.
Okay, and I am back. Let's go ahead and get back underway.
Welcome to the Vanguard Recruitment Office. Here to join the cause.
I'm already a
If you've
Vanguard.
got a ship and the metal to help keep UC systems safe, the Vanguard has got a place for you.
I'm right. I wonder what happens if you come here before you're in the Vanguard. I'm already in the Vanguard. Captain Mia at your service.
Pleasure to meet you, Captain. So then, to what do I owe the visit?
I'm looking for work.
I'd love to get some more people coming in the door. Any interest in helping me distribute some recruiting materials to a couple local concerns?
Sure. Happy to lend a hand.
You'll be dropping off recruitment kits to 3 people. Lizzie Aheo at the local watering hole, Chief Pretorius at the security office, and Dr. Keala over at the clinic. I'll pay you for the legwork, but I'll throw in some extra if you can get them to guarantee they'll actually put the materials up. That all sound like it's in your wheelhouse?
Sure thing. Consider it done.
Good. Once you're done, come back here. I'll have your credits waiting.
We got a problem. My mission thing is messed up.
I know a guy who just got a job at the center.
You know who's really to blame for Gagarin's problems?
Thanks again
Star
for the
Collective.
liquor. We can
Use
get
a
that
drink.
taken care of.
Let's see. Something that gives bonus persuasion chance. Ah. That does. Got something a little cheaper that gives persuasion chance. Yeah, that'll do. So it's a little bit less. Hold on, let me do a,
out there.
let me do a wine and a save.
We don't do fancy. But
I'm
I
here to
can
drop
get you
off these
what you
UC
need.
military recruitment materials.
More of these things? Fine. Give them here. I'll make sure they find their way to the incinerator with the earlier batches.
That's why you should hang up these posters and I'll tell you why.
Oh, yeah? Fine. Let's discuss.
Let's see. Folks here would, or folks come here when they're down low, elect the military chance to improve their
Plenty
lot.
around here who could use some more stability. That's for sure.
Go for it, 2. Your barker use of decoration isn't rust or dirt. Don't say that! I knew you were supposed to, I bet Zendala would be pretty grateful if you hung
Wouldn't
these up.
be the worst thing in the world to help her out. She does tip well.
Now we're getting some.
I haven't agreed to...
This is why we quick save. I've got a really good chance of passing persuasion checks. Sometimes it just doesn't work out that way.
Don't cook yourself out there. Heat getting to you? More of these things? Fine. Oh, yeah? Wouldn't be the worst. Plenty around here.
You're saying no now, but if I know you enough, you'll say yes eventually, right?
Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, I'll put up the dam.
They said Ark Mine coming here was going to bring jobs.
All right, that's one.
Then they automate half their damn factory.
I'm Dr. Kayala. Are you a
We've
new
already met.
patient? If you're a UC citizen, I can look you up, get your benefits processed once we've done a workup.
See, process my benefits. Not sure I follow. I could use medical attention. Actually, here to drop off some UC recruitment materials.
Ah. Zenaida warned me this day might be coming. Look, I presume you're not getting paid if I refuse delivery. So here, I'll take them. I'm not about to pull credits out of someone else's pockets. But this is a medical office. I can't in good conscience hang those things up. First, do no harm and all.
There must be something I can do to convince you to put them up.
I think you're just wasting your time here.
Let's take a look and see what we can do, shall we? You're not just helping me out. You'd be helping out one of your neighbors.
Zenaida always has been one of the good ones around here.
It's not like it's not like there's a war going on right now. These people wouldn't be getting launched into the trenches.
That's not a bad point. It's not like they'd be heading off to the front lines. All right, I'll put them up. Tell Zenaida she wins, okay?
Yeah, just put on a nice suit, drink some sparkling wine. You can convince people to do pretty much anything in this game. Hello.
Tell me you're here to just report a good old-fashioned crime? If I have to deal with one more corporate exec begging for special treatment, I'll eat my badge.
I'm here to drop off these UC recruitment materials.
Knew Zenaia'd start coming for my people sooner or later. Sure. Give 'em here. I'll throw 'em up in the office.
That was easy, thanks.
Sure. Zenaia'd's helped me out of more than a couple tight squeezes. Least I can do.
She was pretty nice.
You managed to get those materials passed out? Folks didn't give you too much trouble, I hope.
Far from it. I convinced everyone to put them up. You should be rolling in new recruits.
Really? Never thought in a million years Lizzie and Doc Kayala would play ball. Good work. Here, what I owe you for the deliveries. And for your top-notch negotiation skills. Thanks again for helping out.
5,000 credits. That makes up for what I spent buying sparkling wines. There was enemies on my screen there for a second. Oh good, the quest isn't setting itself to a completed quest anymore. Alright, so let's see here. Did I hear any more rumors? Nope. I don't think we're ready for that yet. Speak with Trevor. Oh no, I know what that is, and I don't want to do that. Speak to Percival, though. Also on Mars. Oh. I know what this is.
Back.
This is United Colonies space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Enjoy Sidonia.
I'm not actually going to Sidonia.
you all are here because you can handle it. So any questions, concerns, anything at all giving you pause, you come see Dr. Walker or I. Little problems left unchecked become big problems. And we fix big problems here, not make them. Now let's get to work. Welcome, everyone, to the TMD. Captain, looks like we missed each other back at Mast. Listen, I just wanted to say, I could have never guessed where all this was going to lead. But now, knowing what I do, that my father truly is the monster I always thought he was. Well, I've just spent a lot of my life in pursuit of the truth. So, you bringing it straight to me, it just means a lot.
Don't mention it. We're friends, and friends look after each other.
The best ones certainly do. You know, I was thinking, while we were up on that podium, if I wanted to try and see him again. But I knew the answer before I even finished the thought. I didn't. Because confronting him, what would I have gained from that? From letting him remind me I can never truly be rid of him? Nothing. Now, all I'd be doing is acknowledging that he still has some sway over my life. And while I can't do anything about his role in my past, I'm not about to let him control my future. And thanks to what we've done together, that future is brighter than it has been in a long time. Words can't do justice to how grateful I am for that.
I'm just glad I was able to help.
Well, I think it's safe to say you succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams. It's been an honor, Captain. Good luck out there.
You can actually recruit Major Harridan as a member of your crew / outpost people.
Hello.
If you desire. I think Percival tells you about the option. Look at that dead terror morph.
I hope that we have not ultimately made a mistake
Percival?
in resurrecting
Interest you in a
place.
new assignment? No one else I'd rather have doing it.
I've heard you got some work for me.
You heard right. These terramorph attacks, they caught the UC off guard. UC Brass doesn't like that. So, they want us patrolling the front lines of xenological life, ensure we've got intel on any possible new alien threats. Which means, we need someone to track down said aliens, and harvest samples from them. And not just any sample from these animals is gonna do either. We're trying to build a comprehensive picture here, which requires specific cells from specific family lines of some oftentimes unfriendly creatures. But since dealing with unfriendly creatures falls square in your wheelhouse, well, I figured we might be able to recruit you for the task.
You can count on me.
Glad to hear it. There is just one additional wrinkle. UC spec this as a one-person job, but I convinced them this sort of task merits expert backup. So, if you're interested, they've agreed to let you take Hadrian with you. You'll have to convince her, of course, but I don't think she'll fight you too badly.
Love to have Hadrian watching my back
I
again.
expect she wouldn't mind too badly being out there herself, so pay her a visit before you head out. Now, let's get you the details of your first quarry. Here you go. Head there, find your specimens, and bring those samples back here. I'll have a tech waiting outside to collect them from you. And so you know,
Interesting.
You shouldn't need to kill these critters to harvest the required cells. This isn't the same level of analysis you were doing with the terramorphs. A little will go a long way here. Just get close, take a few scrapings, and get out before they see you. Snatch those up and come home safe.
Where does it want me to go? Oh. Level 15, okay, that's not bad.
off him.
Hey. Finally heard the new Borealis album. I don't get it. Sounds like two flight computers fighting. The collector's about opportunity. No whole can be she's bossing you around. Living life how you want.
Landing site locked. Take us in.
Oh no. I think the game just messed up. About to find out. I mean, 2 hours and 30 minutes in without a crash, so I guess we were kind of overdue. Yep. Let's reset the game. We're gonna have to go through all of that all over again. That sucks.
But you all are here because you can handle it. So any questions, concerns, anything...
I guess we could just go talk to Percival. There's no reason for us to actually sit there and listen to her speech.
Why, hello, fellow. You heard right. These terramorph attacks. So, they want... Which means, we're trying to build a company. But since... Glad to hear it. There is just one additional... So, you'll have to convince her. I expect she would... Now, let's get... Here you go. Head there.
I hope that we have not ultimately made a mistake in resurrecting this place.
And so you know, kill me for harvest.
Captain, looks like we missed each other back at Mast. Listen, I just wanted to say, I could have never guessed where all this was going to lead. But now, knowing what I do, that my father truly is the monster I always thought he was. Well, I've just spent a lot of my life in pursuit of the truth. So, you bringing it straight to me, it just means a lot.
Don't mention us. We're friends. Friends look after
Best
each other.
ones certainly do. You know, I was thinking, while we were up on that podium, if I wanted to try and see him again. But I knew the answer before I even finished the thought. I didn't. Because confronting him, what would I have gained from that? From letting him remind me I can never truly be rid of him? Nothing. Now, all I'd be doing is acknowledging that he still has some sway over my life. And while I can't do anything about his role in my past, I'm not about to let him control my future. And thanks to what we've done together, that future is brighter than it has been in a long time. Words can't do justice to how grateful I am for that.
Just glad I was able to help.
Well, I think it's safe to say you succeeded beyond anyone's wildest dreams. It's been an honor, Captain. Good luck out there.
Hold on, we're not done yet.
Hey, you need something?
Yeah, I'd like to talk to you about something.
Okay, I'm listening. What's going on?
Besides the terramorph in the background, so it's about my film assignment. I could use some backup.
What does that have to do with me?
I was hoping a soldier is talented you belongs in the field. I think you should come with me. I was hoping you'd come with me. I think it would make a good team.
Come with you? You can't be serious. There's no way Percival would okay that. I have important work to do here with the TMD.
Percival already okayed it. He thought we'd work to get well together, so do I.
I mean, I do too, but leaving the TMD? That's a big decision.
Be the start of a bright new future you wanted. Please, Heron, I can't do this without you. So much left to discover. Scientists like you should be exploring in the field. Not like the TND will fall apart without you. Percival should keep an eye on things. So much left to discover. Scientists you should be out exploring in the field. Could be the start of the bright future you wanted.
I guess you're right. I always imagined that future would be here at the TMD, but, well, maybe a change of scenery wouldn't be so bad. Besides, Percival will never let me forget it if I turn down field work in favor of a desk job. If you really need backup out there, I'll watch your six.
Glad you're coming along. I think we'll do good together.
I think so too. Thank you for the offer. Really. It was unexpected, but I think this will be for the best. Both for me and for the settled systems.
Okay.
I'll head out soon. I just need to talk to Percival before I go. He's gonna get an earful for arranging this without talking to me about it first.
I'm sure he is. See you later, Hatred. Seriously, why do we have a terramorph imprisoned?
I sincerely hope there's adequate security for this facility.
I mean, it certainly seems like there is.
Oh. Good, good. Thank you.
Alright. All on missions.
Whew.
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it
Here we
down.
go. Man, the conditions are not great today.
Hey, if you need something, happy to lend a hand.
What's happening, Dad?
Alright, why is everybody standing in the doorway? Come on, guys, move. Not like there isn't plenty of other places to stand on this ship. So much for leaving them alive, Andraja. Okay, we'll harvest them first, then kill them after.
Had our homeworld had gravity this low?
First time I did that mission, it sent me to a level 40 zone when I was like level 15.
Must be the one with the samples then. I'll get these logged ASAP. If you're interested in collecting more, you can speak to Dr. Walker. Oh, and your pay? Here you are. Thank you, Captain.
And level up. Ooh. So I said we're taking this level, and that's part of the beams. Yeah, our star shard damage went up just a little bit. Alright, so let's see what to do next, what to do next. Let's go see if we can get some more powers.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. And complete. Enjoy your stay in New Atlantis.
Not headed to New Atlantis, I'm headed to the Eye.
How you doing, sweet pea?
Well, I'm okay. But I'd be a lot better if...
Let me guess, you'd be a lot better if you had a bigger book allowance.
You know me so well, Dad.
Integrity looks good.
So, what do you say?
Whoops, that was not what I meant to do.
We're free and clear for flight. Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that how the saying goes?
Yo,
never regretted coming out of retirement. Constellation's got the writ of the righteous. Keeps me young. Oh, sore. One too many squats.
I was hoping you could point me to another
Been
artifact.
poring over the charts, looking for another match. Think this one might just be it.
Okay, acquire the power on Dionysus. Okay, that's in the Olympus system. You know, that's kind of disrespectful to Dionysus. I mean, they made him a moon. Like, they named a moon after him instead of... Also, why is it not his Roman name? Most of the Greek gods that have names, things named after them have their, what the heck? Tour escort. Interesting.
This is Faraday's
Most of the
budget
Greek
board.
gods. Hold on.
I have a request that well, surprise you returned a hail. Can I ask the first question? I'm still talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue. Are you sure you're up for this? This is a really fun crowd.
I'm happy to answer questions.
Helpful. Alright. Who's up? First question. Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor?
A movie about me would be even more exciting. There's danger, but it's not glamorous like the movies. It's possible the dumbest question ever said. A movie about me would be even more exciting.
So glamorous. I am sure the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions. If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single? Oh dear lord.
Maintaining a ship is pricey, certainly I get by. I'm single in the market, which is not correct. Let's just say life has been very good to me. I don't see how that's your business. Maintaining a ship is pricey, certainly I get by.
Intriguing. Last question. Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what'd it be?
We're gonna make the damn politicians. I mean, that's fair, yeah, he was immortal before he was a god. Security needs a fair raised budget to keep everyone safe. The problem is a lot of space is on the line, so no one is responsible for it. Not really the person to answer that. New leadership, the current politicians are an
You want more government interference? Yeah, that seems like such a good idea. Thank you, Captain, for the, welcome break. I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know,
Is it true that captains have someone in every port?
for l'amour, or you don't have to answer that.
I think we would all be interested in the answer, Captain.
And shut up, Andraja! That's a big no. Sorry, my private life is private. Space travel just like the romance novels, except juicier. That's a big old no.
Oh, that's all. Everyone settle
Especially
back in
since
your
my character's wife is literally on board this ship.
You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic. Here's some credits for giving them such an authentic experience. This is your captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination. Remember, we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet. Astral Lounge, here I come! Dear Lord.
Dear Lord.
Starting line of procedure.
No, no, don't take off. Dang it. Wrong button. Supposed to press X, not Y. That's frustrating.
Orbit achieved.
I hope we're able to take out, Samurott without too much issues. I mean, if necessary, I could always prepare Maridon, and we could use double Maridon, but I'm hoping that Appleton will be sufficient with Reflect and Apple Acid. To, mainly, I won't be doing damage, I'll be setting it up for you to do more damage. So. Let's try this again. Her saying, "Dear Lord," with the forced toothy smile as she looks towards the escape hatch. Looking towards the airlock. If I just space myself now, I'll be free.
With then is other visitors.
Alright. There's the temple. The escape hatch. So long, suckers. Ah, here we go. Yeah. I guess we're at that time of the day where the party quits. Wait, why is it not activating? Here we go. $12 on $12 an hour. Worth 12 credits an hour, more like. 10 star self. Ooh, this is a neat one. So, what this new power we just got is, so we've got a couple powers now, actually, don't we? Precognition, gravity wave, sense star self. So this is basically a
Your abilities are.
You can track people with this. So this is like the sense undead or sense alive in Skyrim. You know, you can cast the spell and it allows you to see through walls and stuff, and you can see your target. So, like for example, if I was to get a wall between myself and Andraja and use this power, I can see her through the wall. Well, it would help if, you know, look, I can see her through the wall. This is useful when you're got a lot of enemies in the area. And you're wanting to track them, you can just use that to see where they're at, so. And it's got a very low power consumption, so you can use it quite frequently, so. That's always a plus. Alright, so we got 58 minutes left of the stream. not time to start deep cover yet. I gotta finish Andrage's thing before we continue. So many activities. Guess we could go see what this quest entails. I don't want to do anything criminal. There's a lot of criminal quests on Neon, unfortunately.
Want to challenge your instincts and hone those corporate skills?
Hey there, Intrepid Explorer.
Oh, I know which quest this is. The Emporium.
So, why did you drag me in here?
You said you wanted
Look
to
how
buy
pretty it is in
something
here.
nice for your girlfriend, so here we are.
Do you think I suddenly
All these
inherited a
old
fortune?
Earth relics.
This place is way out of my price range.
Hey, you're the one that told me she has expensive taste.
Oh, look, it's an old Earth computer.
There's expensive.
Complete with mouse.
And then there's the Emporium. This place is
Moby
in a class all
Dick.
by itself.
Yeah, I guess. Take a look around. If you find something, I'll help you out, okay?
You good?
We sell only the finest goods for the discerning customer.
Are you sure you're in the right place? You certainly don't look like one of our usual clientele.
All that matters is I brought credits to spend. I wore my entitled snob outfit today. There's no need to insult me when I walked the door. No need to insult me.
Yes,
when I
you're
walk
right.
the
Of
door.
course. Of course. My apologies. Please forgive my disrespect. We have quite a few, shall we say, thugs that find their way into my establishment and create a disturbance. In fact, there's a particular Seoka member who calls himself Headlock, who repeatedly torments me by damaging my goods.
Talk to the authorities, they'll help you. You should learn.
Ah, yes, the authorities. Neon security. Corrupt, bumbling idiots who couldn't solve a crime if it occurred right in front of their faces.
This is also assuming that Neon Security is not already aware and looking the other way. Or worse, actively involved. Approaching them will almost certainly not help.
Anyway, I've already taken up too much of your valuable time. Was there anything else I could help you with?
See, I'll handle this headlock for you.
Oh my goodness, that's such a relief. You have no idea. Thank you for accepting my offer. Headlock's quite a dangerous gentleman. I believe you can find him hanging out somewhere in Epside near Frankie's Grab and Go.
I don't think this will be
You
a problem.
say that, but Seoka aren't exactly pushovers when it comes to this sort of thing, so you better watch your ass. Anyway, that's really all I know. Head back here when you've taken care of the situation. Good luck. Come back soon. You never know what we'll have for sale.
You know, I hope somebody figures out exactly how rapport works in this game, because it's not really clear how it works. Why is it sending me over here?
Clearly the intent is to get us into the Astral Lounge. Shall we follow the signs?
Stay out of trouble, or we'll have a problem. Holy shit!
Rather be doing this than getting mixed up with
Well, this isn't the right place.
Even when I see it with my own eyes, it is still hard to believe.
Yeah, my favorite YouTuber on, I talked about him a lot, Miniature Nerd. He killed a guy on, in his last video, or the video before last, and he dumped the body into the water, and he's like, sometimes we eat the chasm bass, and sometimes I feed the chasm bass. The chasm bass are the, fish that Aurora is made from.
Be careful if you run into those.
I'm a little busy right now.
You lost, kiddo?
Just looking around.
Yeah, well, make it quick. I ain't a fan of loitering. I had some high hopes for this shop back when my husband and I opened it a while back. These days, if you ain't a regular, you're usually trouble.
So you won't get any trouble from me. I get it, trusting anyone's hard these days.
Sounds like we understand each other then.
Let's see. Telvin Anastas told me a thug named Headlock hangs out around here.
Never heard of him. Now, are you gonna buy something or just annoying me all day?
500 credits. Maybe this will jog
Well,
your
now
memory.
that I know you're serious, we can talk business. Yeah, I know Headlock can't stand him. And I heard some of the other Sioka can't either. That boy doesn't know how to keep himself out of trouble. What'd he do this time?
He's been terrorizing the Emporium.
Well, if any place should be terrorized, it may as well be the Emporium. In any case, if you're so desperate to find him, he and his friends are probably hanging out in Warehouse 4 or somewhere near there. I gotta ask, what are you gonna do with him?
I just want to talk with him.
That's one way to punish him. You'll just bore him to death. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a business to get back to. If you aren't gonna buy anything, you better run along. See you around.
No funny business.
Good. And who do we have here? You here for business, or to get your head caved in?
You need to leave the Emporium
Is that
alone.
so? I'm not just some low-life thug anymore. I'm with the Sioka now. You mess with me, you'll mess with the whole syndicate, and that won't end well for you.
I've already messed with the Syndicate. Let's see, that doesn't worry me. I can respect the I
Oh
can
yeah?
respect them, but I
Those
can't
are big words coming from a nobody. So go on, hotshot. Give me a reason why I should leave Tevin and his shitty little store alone.
I'm really cold. Let's see, it's the wise
Go
thing
on,
to do.
enlighten me. But don't waste my time.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. Making a lot of enemies.
Looking over your shoulder in Neon can get old. Sure, there may be some better uses of my time. Looking over your shoulder and... It kills me to say this, but I see your point. Fine. We won't go around to the Emporium any longer.
We're done
Whatever.
here.
Next time, I might not be so nice.
Next time, I'll put a particle beam into your head.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bad part of town, buddy. I'm gonna do you a favor. Head back to Bayou Plaza before the disciples get you. We gotta look out for each other, right? Us crate rats used to think the Ebbside strikers were awful, with all the muggings and shakedowns, but now that they're on the ropes, kinda wish they weren't just holed up in Madame Sauvage's. Streets are getting bad. Real bad.
It's good to know.
Sure. So, for being so helpful, a chance for a donation. Come on, might be saving my life. What with the disciples and all. Have a heart. Hey, thanks. Look, I mean,
oh, and
go
Draja
back
wants
to the
talk.
plaza. Ain't nothing but shit and misery over here.
Where's Indraja?
If you are free soon, could we talk? I wanted to thank you
Sure, Indraja.
for giving me the chance to work with you. I know we met under, unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Well, it's certainly not like anything I've done before. I certainly think I should get my day job.
I think none of us were expecting what we have found. Well, perhaps Mateo. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation?
You're asking, I assume you feel like you don't. Fitting is overrated. You're certainly there unique. If you're asking, I assume you feel like
No,
you
I
don't.
do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death.
So you bother by your past. Accepting the unfamiliar can be hard for people. I'm sure you do.
I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite.
Charm isn't everything. I'm not gonna flirt with Indraja because I'm already married to Sarah, but eventually I'm gonna do a playthrough where I marry Indraja. You've had my back. That's all that matters.
Of course. You have given me an opportunity the others have not. Perhaps I just need more time. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense?
always been alone myself. I don't think what you're saying is childish. People love me, so being included has never really been a problem. So.
Thank you. That is reassuring. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I hope now you can better understand why I wanted to keep the circumstances of our meeting quiet. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything to Vladimir. I know that you said you wouldn't, but it is still a relief. I would like my contributions to Constellation to amount to more than violence.
Clearly important to you that I not say anything.
Indeed it was. And now I hope you can see why. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
Okay, that's the first talk with Andraja down. I wonder, do I have any Paramore? I do. Pain Infinity increases faster for 10 minutes. Plus 25% persuasion chance for 10 minutes. I mean, I don't know how much of a difference it'll make. We can try it. Who knows, maybe getting my hands on Paramore may be the way to get this done faster.
Word is the Borealis.
Would you care to pick up an exquisite gift while you're here?
Hand it over!
Dang it. That shouldn't be allowed to happen. It really shouldn't. It's like you shouldn't be standing right next to something you can just grab and be considered stealing.
Be careful. I appreciate your help with this matter, but please, don't get yourself killed on my account. Oh my. Now that is a true relief. I thought I would never be rid of him. I'm not one to get involved with the rabble, so I'm glad you came along when you did. Thank you for your help. Please visit us again if you're in the market for luxury items.
I believe there actually is another quest that I can do that's not criminal in Neon. Go down this way.
Don't make my job any harder.
I think it's here. Neville's goods.
Hey there. Welcome to Newell. If you're looking for supplies, this is the place.
I'll go talk to Sieghart and see if I can talk some sense into him.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. That'd be extremely helpful. I honestly don't know what to say.
You don't have to say
Fair
anything.
enough. Just be careful when you're dealing with Siegert. He can be surprisingly unreasonable when he's cornered. Tell everyone you know about our store.
Oh, ask Rosa about Sieghart.
Welcome to Newell's. Let me know if you need help with anything.
Let's see, I hope nothing's wrong. You sound awfully
Oh
tired.
my, do I? That's awful. I should be taking better care of my customers. You'll have to excuse me. With all the ruckus my husband's been making at the Merchant Alliance meetings, it's difficult to get any rest. Poor old man has himself mixed up in a foolish crusade against Dietrich Sieghart, who he's angry at for paying off Neon security.
You don't think Sieghart's doing anything
I
wrong?
don't believe he is, no. I think my husband has Dietrich all wrong. He's probably doing what he has to do to survive. Just, please don't tell James I said that. I don't want him to think his own wife is doubting him.
I've already told James I'll get to the bottom
Well,
of everything.
thank you. I can't remember the last time a total stranger walked into our store and offered to help. It would be so lovely to see my James happy again. He used to smile at me all the time, you know. Now all I see is worry on his face. I suppose you can speak with him about it if you like. But perhaps you'd like to browse our store a bit before you do? Have a good day.
I had to chase more thieves.
Package.
Apparently I didn't ask her enough about him. Let me go back.
We're fully stocked on some... Dietrich is actually quite a lovely man. Though lately he's been under a lot of pressure, which has made him rather bitter. When we first opened our business here in Akuchi Market, he was actually very helpful. Offered us advice. Didn't treat us like competition at all. I'm sorry, I just don't believe Dietrich is doing anything wrong paying off Neon security. We all do what we have to do to survive in this wretched city. Unfortunately, my husband is convinced that fighting City Hall is the way to solve all of Neon's problems. I think he's wrong. Thank you. Now, James, I don't want you to get up.
We have everything you
Submit your application.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Thanks for dropping in.
Nah, I'm feeling a little burnt out. I think I need a break.
Come on in, please. Have a good look around. Welcome
He's
to
got a
Sickhart's
Mad Doctor
Outfitters.
vibe to him.
Everything you need to explore the settled systems. If I don't have it, you don't need it.
That's quite a bold claim.
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed.
Pretty hard to sell your pushing.
Forgive me. I tend to forget how annoying that can be. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical.
See, well, choice business locations aren't cheap. It's like someone to do proper financial planning to me. You had a nice shop here. You should be making a fortune. It's open with your customers. With, choice
Sure, and going in, I expected it to be expensive. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. You're here to shop. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something?
Let's see. Maybe your store would be more successful outside of Neon. James Noel objects to you paying the Neon security protection.
Yes, I'm aware of James's objections. That's partly why I don't go to the meetings. But if I don't pay Dexler, I'll lose my business. And what good would joining the Alliance do then? So, really, I don't have a choice here. If they want to fight Neon security, they can. But I need to protect my livelihood.
Newell says the Alliance is unified. You can stand up to Neon security. You can't be okay with letting Dexter profit off your gains. Merchants looked up to you. They need your leadership.
Really? I didn't know that. But I suppose they used to treat me with respect. Until I started paying the protection. But they have to understand. I could lose my business if I don't pay Dexler's fees.
Diplomacy. The Merchants Alliance will protect you should anything happen. You have my word.
Would vouch for them? I suppose if they are willing to pool their resources, or should I say our resources, we would have some leverage. It is not a great deal of leverage, mind you, but with all of us working together, it may be enough. Okay, you've convinced me. I will stop paying Dexler his safety assurance fee. And tell the Newells I will come to the next meeting. Maybe I will even bring some beverages and snacks. You can't stand up to Neon security on an empty stomach.
Okay.
If the gangs can keep them
Equipment and accessories for all your hectic needs. Packaged food.
We're fully stocked and ready to sell.
Dildrick has agreed to stop payments.
Well, I'll be. And all you had to do was talk to him?
Sometimes that's enough.
Meanwhile, I was so damn stubborn, I made this whole thing harder than it had to be.
Given you almost went blind, working with half a kilo of fish guts in your eye. Yeah, I'd agree.
And I'd still be wandering around that storage vat helpless, if not for you. Thanks for your help on this. The Merchants Alliance is finally united. I don't know if we'll ever get a fair shake in the city, but it's a start. I had to chase more zone heads out of
Alright, I'm actually going to end off here today. I know it's a little bit early, we usually do 4 hours, but I am exhausted and I need to get something to eat before we do the raid. So I'm going to go ahead and end off here. I will see you guys on Friday for more Fallout New Vegas, and then of course we'll be back to Starfield next Sunday while we try to work on getting Andrage's affinity to maximum so we can get her loyalty quest. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching if you did, and I hope to catch you next time with more Starfield as Captain Mia. Thank you very much, and goodbye everyone.